Our brand portfolio includes a variety of collections with a wide range of applications. To streamline the process of creating compositions tailored to your project, Brokis has launched an online configurator. You can access the online configurator conveniently via your account at mybrokis.cz. If you do not have a MyBrokis account, you can visit the configurator via the brokis.cz website. In the signpost, choose whether you want to configure a product from scratch or edit preset compositions. If you decide to create a design according to your own vision, you have 3 options for how to arrange the lights horizontally. You can place individual lights as you like, or use a grid or circles to adjust the spacing, the number of lights, the density, and more. If you choose the option without restrictions and guides, select the shape of the space for which you're configuring the lights, rectangle or circle, and enter its size. Now, you can randomly position the lights by clicking in the open space. In the settings, you'll also find a random layout that will position the lights according to the density you choose. Each light can be randomly moved within the open space, and you can move or delete it in the right column. Here, you can also delete all the lights at once. When you're happy with the layout, you can move on to the vertical placement. In the 3D model, you can set the vertical position, the color of the fixture and glass, and the size of the shades. Start by choosing the height of the ceiling and the minimum distance between the lights and the ceiling and floor. You can use the slider to control the distance of the entire composition from the ceiling and use functions that distribute the layout according to a preset curve. In the 3D model, you can rotate and hide the numbering of individual lights to get a better view of the model. In each stage of the process, the configuration can be saved so that you can return to it later. You can also move individual lights. Select this in the 3D model and drag to change the height of the position. In the right block, you'll also see the settings of the individual segment. Here you can set the color and size of the glass and the color of the fixture. Under the 3D model, you can select all lights and change their settings in bulk or select from a horizontal view. For bulk selection, you may find it useful to randomly adjust the size and color of the glass and the color of the fixture for lighting variety. Once you're happy with the composition, you can download the 3D model or continue to the next step, where you can set the lighting source and dimming option. If you want to undo a change, simply click the Undo button to go back one step. If you're logged in via MyBrokis, in the upper right corner you can see the total estimated price of the light as configured. Another way to start your project is to use the guides to position the shades. You can choose a grid or circles. In the case of the grid, you first set the ceiling area and then the number of horizontal and vertical lines at which the lights will be positioned. Then you proceed to set up the individual segments in the same way as in the previous variant. For a circle, you again enter the radius of the ceiling area and then use the button in the right block to add individual circles. The radius and angle of each can be controlled in the preview or by entering a precise measurement. In the right block, you can also set the number of lights in each individual circle. In the next step, you'll again be taken to the 3D model to set the size and color of the shades and their vertical positioning. The easiest way to achieve your desired product is to choose one of the preset compositions. Once selected, you can change the color of the shade and fixture as well as specify the distance of the entire composition from the ceiling. Review the parameters in the summary. Enter the number of products you want and any notes or references for easier orientation. Your work is done. You'll be taken to the inquiry cart. Here, you can choose whether you want to add another product, edit or save the proposed compositions, or send a non-binding inquiry to us at Brokis. If you choose to send an inquiry, we will contact you shortly. Thank you for choosing Brokis.